On this episode, we'll be covering the etiquette around plus ones at a wedding, Elena Taber's embarrassing Reddit post, and is influencing actually a job? Let's find out. Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god, where have you been? I have to tell you something.
Girl, bring it. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Call Me Later podcast, where we will cover the personal, the popular, and the peculiar. I'm Loretta Rolonge.
And I'm Annie Steinberg. And you've now been dialed into our weekly call about relationships and dating,
Pop culture and lifestyle,
and friendship and community in the city of Medellin.
No, you need to call me later. Hello? No, pero llámame ya. Hey, call me later.
I'm going to premise this by saying,
Yeah.
I can count on one hand how many weddings I have been invited to.
Okay, cool.
I can count on even lesser hands how many weddings I've actually been to.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a wedding hoe.
No. Yeah, people don't be inviting me. I was just talking to my friend about it 3 days ago.
Okay.
I said people don't really invite me to their weddings. My inner 25 aren't really married.
I'll invite you to
Maybe
my wedding.
one of them is married. Oh my
Amazing.
god, thank you, please.
You're welcome. And guess what? I'll give you a +1. What?
Oh my god, yay! And I will also mention that to these weddings I have been invited to, I have never ever been given a +1.
Okay. Yes. I feel
Have
like...
you been given +1s to the weddings?
Yes and no, because it's been a bit of a mix. I feel like I've been bamboozled, deceived, lied to my face about what weddings were going to be like by 90s, 2000s movies. I thought growing up, I was about to be invited to every wedding, every other weekend, and I was always going to have to figure out what my +1 was going to be. I feel like, isn't this like very much like a movie trope that we grew up with?
No, it is. It is. Because I was very surprised with how many people around me got married and I did not make the guest list. And I am an incredible person.
You
and
are
so
an
imagine
incredible
not
person.
inviting me.
That's honestly their
Thank
fucking
you.
loss. Hard.
I know, right?
Because, like, also you bring the party, and I feel like at a wedding, you need fun people. Like, it's a beautiful romantic moment, but you also need people that
You
are,
do.
like, delightful and fun to be around and, like, easy to, like, connect other people with, because you need glue kind of people also. And I feel like you would excel at that job. So that's, like, really bad choice making, in my opinion.
Poor on their part, honestly.
Yeah, honestly. But so yeah, I've been to not that many weddings, but I have been a maid of honor or bridesmaid in I think like 4 or 5 weddings. So I've been in the wedding party for quite a few. And my issue when it comes to +1s, and I think it's just like the types of friendships that I've had throughout my life, is that many people don't meet my partner because of our geographical distance, right? So I am very anti-posting
Okay.
about my partner on social media. That is like a big no-no for me. And like I've broken that rule. Have we never spoken about this?
Never.
Oh,
On
we should
or off
really-
the pod either.
Oh, okay. You're still getting to know me. Oh my God. There's so much for us to learn about each other. Yeah, I don't like it. And I broke that rule with my previous relationship and I regret it completely. But I would love to, like, we should actually talk about this fully at some other time. Let's, producer, if we can put that in our notes, please and thank you, so that we can talk about this.
Please, 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 please.
So the issue comes when I feel like some friends have invited me to their weddings without my partners or my boyfriends or my whatever, because they don't feel familiar enough with them. But for me, if I am coming to your wedding, point one, if I am not in a particular group of friends that's coming, because if you invited me and like our 6 other friends, I don't need a +1. But if I'm coming alone and I'm traveling and I don't get a +1, I'm like, fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck you. Last time we said we were going to say, fuck your father, fuck your grandfather. Yes. Do you not agree?
No, I completely disagree.
Okay.
Baby, I disagree.
Okay, I want to hear what you say.
Weddings are expensive. So there was a time in my life where I was very, very, very briefly engaged. And when I say brief, I mean just a
Loretta, this is also new Loretta lore. Amazing.
Like, it was so brief. I didn't have a ring. So does it count? I don't know.
I think it does. I think a lot of people get engaged without rings.
That won't be me again, but sure. They can
Lesson
live their lives.
learned.
And I'm telling you, when I was seeing the cost of this wedding,
That is true.
I was like, bro,
Yes.
You have to be cutthroat as hell when you're
Yes.
inviting certain people.
That's
I
true.
had a friend, he's my friend of 12 years. We don't really keep in contact that much, but when I'm back in the city, when I'm back in the big smoke, I try and reach out to him.
Cool.
And he got married, and how I found out was WhatsApp profile picture.
Oh,
I
God.
said, oh, I see congratulations are in order. Because
Yeah.
he doesn't have social media either.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, okay. But honestly, I get it. When you have a 400-person guest list already and you're paying over £100, over $100 Canadian dollars, euros per person, and you are looking for who to cut, bro, I'm not letting you bring a plus one. Are you crazy?
Really?
I'm sorry.
so stuck with this. Again, because why would you invite somebody to come to your wedding alone?
Okay, fair. That bit I do understand.
So again, like, let's just say, for example, I'm getting married tomorrow, Loretta, right? And Julian, you're getting cut just so I can invite the girls. So let's say I'm inviting Susie, Jess, Danny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's fine, because I would invite you girls together. Sorry, Julian, this is for the example. And I wouldn't give you a plus one, right? But let's say, Loretta, that I'm getting married in Canada and I'm just inviting you. I would never expect you to travel to my wedding and then also not give you a guest to come with.
I don't know.
Really? Like, you're paying for travel, you're paying for accommodation, you're paying for like all of these things, and you're not going to give this person the extra. No. I'm sorry. So
I went to a wedding in September. No, I think it's a difference of opinion, because I went to a wedding in September.
Yeah.
And I was a person who flew the furthest. I flew from Medellin, Colombia to Bradford, England, not even London, guys.
So you flew and then you drove, trained, whatever?
I flew and then I took the train up in the morning, had to get a hotel. And I realized on the day, my good friends Joe and Amber, they were there as well, but I didn't even know that until maybe a week before. They were like, oh yeah, we're coming as well. I said, oh cool. I was not given a plus one, and I was kind of just like, okay, fine. And the reason why I said that was because my friends must have spent so much money on this wedding to then have, and I'm going to say something shady, baby, I'm going to say something extremely covered in shade. You have to
say it. Yeah.
But like, you're telling me that your temporary, maybe might not make it to the finish line relationship is coming to my wedding to eat my food.
Correct.
Be in my pictures.
He doesn't have to be in the pictures. I'd just be like, sit down, don't be in the pictures.
But I'm sick. I'm disgusted.
Okay, listen. I'll tell you something. One of my best friends, Lee, got married a couple of years ago. I was one of her maids of honor because she had 2 maids of honor. She knew, because she's one of my best friends, that I wasn't seeing anyone. She still gave me a plus one. And I, of course, said, it's okay. I don't need it. It's good. Like, I don't mind going to this wedding alone. Also, like, I'm going to be on maid of honor duties for quite a bit of it. But I was just like, but it's absolutely fine. I don't need it. And I was able to say that even though I was traveling, even though I was getting accommodations, even though all of this stuff, I was like, you know what? It's okay. But I think for some other weddings, for some other context, I think it's just nice to be given your plus one and then you decide. And if you have your boyfriend, your partner, you're somebody that you want to come with you, I think that's fair. But to upfront just not be given one and then be expected to, again, travel and get a hotel and then all of this and be with like a bunch of people that you don't know. And I'm the kind of person that, befriends a tree. I don't give a fuck, like it's totally, it's easy for me. I don't care. Ooh, but it's just like, I don't love that. And it's just, I don't know how to justify it. And I know it's expensive and I know all of these things, but also as a guest and also in the bridal party, you're expected to spend so much money. The least you can do is like shell out that other dish.
Ooh, baby, are you going to spend money if you are in the bridal party?
Bro,
do
it's
I
insane.
know that?
It's insane. Yes.
So this is where I think the root of my thinking comes from. Over the years where I've been to a wedding, there was a time, Annie, where I went to a wedding. I didn't even know who was getting married. I didn't know who they were. I didn't talk to them. What were you doing at that wedding? Food.
Were you a plus one?
So like my friend,
Okay. Cool.
And like my friends, I think I didn't even go to the ceremony. I just came, I chopped their food, as you would say in Nigeria. I chopped their food, I ate their food, I danced, I drank, and I fully left. Okay. Listen before people come and jump on me and say that I'm a dirty Nigerian scammer.
Okay.
Wait.
Are you the prince of Nigeria? Young. The princess of Nigeria?
Nigeria. When I tell you, I was maybe 18 and I didn't know anything about wedding etiquette because, I didn't know anything about wedding etiquette. I'd never really been to one. I remember my mum explaining to me that what we were doing was socially acceptable. And in cultures like Indian culture, Nigerian culture, other cultures where you have huge weddings, people can just turn up on the day.
Oh my God.
People can just go, oh yeah, I brought my friend. And they can fully just come.
Oh, no, that's...
And I think that's the thing. And that is totally socially acceptable. You would be the person in the wrong for turning them away. Unless you obviously hate them, of course, throw them out, throw them out on their ass, please.
Yeah.
But they're like, so I've got a friend in town. I didn't want to leave my friend at home. I brought my friend. Yeah, maybe with this newer generation, they're kind of seeing sense.
Okay.
And they're saying, okay, please fuck off, no plus ones, like my friend did in September.
Right.
But typically, you're like, no. Because also, like, we don't normally, like, we didn't traditionally have, like, seating plans and stuff like that.
Right,
so
okay. Yeah, so it's not like as...
You sit down.
Yeah.
And then I will then also add that, so I do have the viewpoint of that. If you don't allow me to have a plus one, I'm kind of like, okay, fine. Because I think about the cost. I think about how out of control it can get with some people.
Sure.
But I will say, when I get married at my fucking finca, right? When I get married, I will allow people to have plus ones.
Okay, Loretta, so you are pro plus one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, of course I'm pro plus one. I'm pro plus one. But I'm someone who understands if I said no. I'm going to have some caveats, babe.
Okay,
One of them's going to be, do not fucking bring someone that I hate, right?
Oh, no,
you
for
know
sure.
I hate them.
Yes.
Vanessa,
Loretta,
I better not see you at my fucking wedding.
Let me add a parenthesis there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How many of your friends who are married or in very like official relationships who you would have to invite their partners as a plus one? Like, how many of those friends' partners do you hate? And you would have to invite them because it would be so unacceptable to not invite them. It happens. So why does that person get to have their fucking plus one with their shitty ass fucking husband, but your friend that maybe you don't know their boyfriend, but is a delightful young man, can bring them?
I luckily only have one friend who I absolutely hate her fiance. Annie, you and I have discussed him offline.
Yes, we have.
I won't bring it online, but he literally sucks.
Yep.
And I probably would have to invite him if I got married. And when I tell you, Annie, that pisses me off when I think about that. It actually annoys me so much. Because this guy is condescending. He's weak. He's a food shamer. He's a bully. And just to think that you are going to come and eat my jollof rice and empanadas, like, God forbid.
I love the cultural mix of empanadas and jollof. That's...
Jollof rice, yeah, please, God forbid.
Amazing. Okay, well, yeah, and then that's the thing. And then you would have to, like, if you don't give this friend a plus one because it's a fiance, you would be a piece of shit. But then...
I would be. She probably wouldn't come.
No. That pisses me off. That totally pisses me off. I'm sorry. Yeah. I do have a bit of, like, a thought as far as, like, plus one goes. Your gift has to double. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Like, whenever I've brought a plus one to a wedding, my gift doubles. Like, our gift has to be twice as much as my gift alone would be. Whether it's money, because some people just ask for money, or like something from the registry, I would get whatever's worth 2x what I would get. Because it's two of us now. It's 2 dishes, it's 2 seating arrangements, it's 2 drinks, it's 2 whatever it is.
That is very interesting. And this is a safe space, so I'm going to say something.
Please do.
You're going to be judging this situation so hard.
Okay.
So the wedding I went to in September, Annie, I am getting married for 3 reasons only.
Let's hear it.
Cake tasting. To know that I can eat 5 different types of cake in one day. No one's going to call me a fat piece of shit. And then the second is love, obviously.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's part of it.
And then the third, apparently. And then the third is the gift registry. So I told my friend for his wedding in September, I said, where's your gift registry?
Yes.
He was like, oh my God. He was like, ay, Laureta, no lo tenemos. And I was like, what?
Okay.
He was like, we don't have a gift list. A gift list? A gift list, yeah.
A registry, yeah.
And then in the moment, he made one. He was like, oh, okay, like...
Oh my God!
I was assigned, like in that second, maybe in a couple of days. He was like, hey, could you get us this, actually? I said, okay, absolutely.
Okay.
And then it was between 2 similarly priced things. I went a step further. I got the thing engraved with their initials.
Lovely.
Great.
Oh, I love that.
I went as far as I was like, do you want it sent before the wedding so you can start using it right away? He's like, that would be amazing. Thank you. So I did that.
Okay.
This is still a safe space. Everything I said was totally acceptable.
So
And then I
far,
went to the
it's
wedding.
good. Yes.
Yeah. I went to this wedding with my group of friends, and listen, these are my friends. I love them. I love them down, right? And then they were all signing a card, and then I was like, flip, like I didn't even think to like bring a card.
Right.
And they were like, oh, don't worry, like this is the only thing we've gotten them. And I was like, oh, is there money in the card? They were like, no.
Look,
Empty. A card. Yeah.
Loretta.
He said this was a safe space. I know.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
fucked.
okay. You're not the criminal in the story then.
Yeah, I was my jaw hit the floor. I was like, what? What do you mean? No, it was crazy.
Loretta, I've been to
No, it was
weddings
crazy.
where I've been to the shower and to the wedding, and I do gifts for both.
Because you're meant to. Because you're literally meant to. Because you're fully meant to.
How are you showing up to the wedding with a card?
Yeah. And maybe there's going to be some people, trolls, saying, you don't know people's financial situations. You're just here to celebrate with people. Let me tell you the jobs of the people at this table. Let me tell you the jobs of the people at this table. Hedge fund manager.
No! Immediately no. Immediately no. No.
I want to
get off this call.
Hedge fund managers. To call me later.
Call me later. It's over. Bye. Cue the music. This episode is over.
Like, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine? That's just one of the people's jobs. Another one was a management consultant, like at managerial level. No one got a gift.
Do they hate the friend or the couple? Do
they
feel
love
like it's
him?
like a...
They love him. They love him. They love them both. But it's just, and let me actually.
Is it his like sixth wedding? I have like no. Okay.
No. Let me defend them for a second.
I'm listening.
In Nigerian culture, which I think I may have told you offline, you can come without a gift if you want.
How many people of this situation were Nigerian? Bride and groom?
Over 50%. The bride and groom were Nigerian.
Okay.
And then at my table, we had one lone chocolate Swiss bar floating in a sea of Nigerians.
Comprendo.
Right, you know, and maybe there was like one girl from Ghana, one guy was from the Philippines, but we all ethnic. And in Nigerian culture, you can actually not bring a gift. That's actually perfectly acceptable. What is not acceptable, Annie, is if the bride and groom do not give the guests a party favor. That's an abomination.
Wait.
And do you understand why that country is a scam? That country is a scam.
Wait a damn fucking minute. Rewind. For me and everybody that just had a heart attack.
Yeah.
So the bride and the groom invite guests to their wedding, pay for them to eat, drink, party, whatever. Mm-hmm. Then give them a party favor.
Yeah.
And this guest could have come for all of this and then not given a gift.
Exactly. I saw a video online. The bride and groom gave the guests iPad Pros. That's how hard it can go.
For party favors.
For the party favor. And you as a guest is perfectly fine if you do not give anything.
Oh, no.
No. It's a con. Let's call a spade. It's a con. You're conning me. Like, you're scamming me. Literally.
To throw a fucking wedding and not have gifts at the end of it, I am
absurd.
I am in absolute shock.
No, I know. No, I absolutely know. I know. I really, really, really know.
Okay. Anyway, do invite me to your weddings. I bring gifts. I will bring a man, and you will like it. But I'll bring a gift that's twice as big. Oh my God.
When I get married, I will be allowing people to bring +1s within reason.
Of course.
You're not bringing the sex worker that you met 3 nights ago.
No. But I feel like that's also like the discretion of your friends. Like your friends would know better than to bring. I mean, some friends, some are.
These my friends come to weddings without a gift, so I don't know, babe.
Understood.
I don't know, babe. And so I would let people bring a +1, especially because I would be getting married in Colombia and I feel like I would have more disposable income. If I was getting married in London, best believe, Annie, no one's getting a +1. Oh, can I bring my husband of? Fuck off.
No. Right. Okay. Understood.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but no.
Understood.
So luckily I'm getting married in Colombia. So
isn't that wonderful for all of us? And I don't have to travel either for that. So I'm excited. Speaking of people that are not getting married, though, have you heard about Elena Taber or Taber? I want to say it's Taber.
I've heard not a thing.
Okay, perfect. And Jamie Campbell Bower. Nothing.
Who's that?
Exactly. That is great. Loretta, for our pop culture segment of the day, I am really excited that we're talking about people that we did not know exist until this situation came up. But it's so juicy that I actually, again, read up lightly on it. And I have a great piece of goss to tell you. So, Jamie Campbell Bower, I believe is how you pronounce it as well, is a Stranger Things actor, and he's dating an influencer called Elena Taber. Or Taber. I think Taber. So what happened was that Elena went on this NYC influencer snark subreddit where she had an anonymous profile and she started speaking about herself and other influencers. So far, all that we know is that there's a random poster. We don't have a name. We don't have anything associated to it. This person has, been shitting on some other influencers and then also made a post about Elena and Jamie Campbell. In this post, actually, let me read it out for you because it's just worth for the context. It says as follows.
Okay.
This relationship isn't new news, but I need someone to talk about this with. LOL. Okay, I'm already dying. I haven't kept up with her as much. You are her, but whatever. I haven't kept up with her as much, but she used to be one of my favorites back in the day, and I keep seeing her pop up with Jamie Campbell Bower, and it's so crazy to me. Question mark. I loved the 3Ds, her vibe, a lot, alongside Moya why? Today's like hard name day. Moya Mawahini. Moya Mawahini.
We support and your name, babe. We just don't know how to say
I respect it, but I have no idea what's going on. And Margot, I think it's Margot Lee. And those girls who seem cool and kind, etc. So she's also talking about herself being cool and kind. She seemed to be one of the few influencers who at least attempted a level of more research, interesting content, like the history lessons or the financial education, or just traveling to more unique parts of the world and showing the culture by connecting with locals. Even if a bit pseudo-intellectual sometimes, I really appreciated that there was more substance than so many other New York City consumerism final boss influencers I follow. Again, this fake person talking about like the fake people she follows. I kind of stopped keeping up as much when she left New York City for Paris, but she doesn't seem to post as much, and maybe she's gone more private because of her relationship. It's insane. Many E's. It's insane.
Is that how they wrote it?
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing so much unhinged hate she gets for just existing and dating someone famous. I saw this TikTok recently and I'm like, damn, this would suck. LOL. Links to the TikTok. This is where the post ends. You guys, when you share a TikTok from your profile and somebody else opens it, they're going to get a pop-up that says, join so-and-so on TikTok. And the top of the image also includes the person that sent you the video. And so it says, join me on TikTok. And it's her profile. So she posted, no, I know. She posted from...
You're lying.
So everything you just read, again, I gave it away at the beginning, but like everything you just read was her. The title of the post is Elena Taber updates ? She's like begging for people to, I guess, talk about her and discuss what they think about her as an influencer, while also like talking about how hard it must be to be in this relationship, and adding a TikTok that she shared from her own profile. Loretta.
She's cracked.
Loretta,
she's cracked.
I would die. I feel so bad, but like I would have to like get surgery, change my face and name, and just like
no.
Start over somewhere else. Start over, girl. Like it's done. Yep.
That is the most embarrassing thing in literally the whole entire world.
That is like Loretta, I don't know how it would go on. Like I have such a hard time wrapping my head around this.
That is the most embarrassing thing I've literally heard of in my whole life, and I have done some extremely embarrassing things. I've never done anything as embarrassing as that, because it shows a multi-layered issue with this person, Eleanor. One, you think you're in high school. That's the first thing.
That's
I can see that you're trapped
very high
in
schooly,
this,
for sure.
Yeah, you are trapped. That means you peaked when you were literally still going through puberty. That's humiliating.
It's so bad.
Number two, you're clearly so incredibly fucking lonely. Number three, people do not care about you and you also know that you're not worth anything as well. You have a low your self-esteem is so low, but you know how sometimes people have low self-esteem, they're like, oh, I don't like my arms, but your arms are actually perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Your arms are looking jacked up, babe. Like, your arms is your personality in this analogy. Your personality sucks. You boring as fuck. Imagine and even like the stuff that you're posting as well. Now, I will add that when people say to newspaper articles or like newspaper outlets, oh, a source close to the celebrity, that's always like the person's like PA has been asked to go and tell the news.
For sure.
There's things like that. And those things can be, you know, they can be done in a classy way. Eleanor,
there are better ways. There are better ways to go about it, for sure.
It's embarrassing.
You know what's like triple mortifying to me? It's just the fact that
to the world,
to everybody. So yes, she is kind of like hyping herself up, like, oh, this was one of my favorites, like with her intellectual content that was like not like the other losers' content or whatever. So she's like hyping herself up. She's then kind of like, boohoo me because I'm dating a celebrity, and like it's so unfair that like she's being treated this way. But the thing is that, Loretta, this profile had so many other posts. You know what I mean? So like now people know everything you posted about the other influencers on this influencer snark page is you. I could never recover. Like,
no, she needs to go find a corporate job. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because
like change your hair color,
career,
get some glasses.
Yeah.
Like I needed to be completely different moving forward. You know what happened to me once? And this is
what
insane that it happened. Because like nowadays, like it's easy. You know when sometimes you screenshot a conversation and you go to send it to the person you want to talk about and you almost send it to the person that you were talking with? This happens with like this level of technology, so I get it. But what happened to me in high school, Loretta, I was talking about this boy that we used to call blue balls, because I was blue balling him quite a bit. And there was a friend that I would talk to about him and like what was going on. And like we literally kind of like snuck away like behind the library, made out, whatever. So this whole thing happened. And then I got on my phone to tell my friend about it. Loretta, on my T9 keyboard. Like, do you understand how much
T9 keyboard?
It's kind of like the one that you have to like. Don't make me feel old.
The clack, clack,
I know.
clack.
Yeah, I know. I'm older, but like, no, but like, literally, you know when like you have like on the button 2, there's like ABC. So if you want to type C, you go like 1, 2, 3, and it gets you like letter C. Loretta,
I'm not gonna. No, do you mean on a flip phone?
So like, well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't a flip phone. When it's like a little Nokia, but like, you know, back in the day, when you wanted to get to like a letter, you would tap like.
No, wait.
Look, am I insane? Did this not happen?
No, wait. I know exactly what you mean. I just didn't know that's what the keyboard was called.
I think so. I could also be lying. But I believe it's a T9, but honestly, whatever. So I am writing a whole novel, you know, getting to every letter. I send the text, and then there's no answer for a little while. And then we go on the same bus home. So like he gets on the bus next to me. And I was like, oh, my friend never replied. I checked my phone. The last text I have was sent to him, not to her.
No.
And I was like, he's sitting next to me. And I was like, oh
no. Did he read it? You don't even get read receipts on a Nokia.
No, you don't. That I had to ask him. I was like, oh.
No, what did he say?
And he was like, yeah. It was really
weird. You tortured him.
It was really weird. Because you... like, he literally said something like, I got it, and I was like, yeah, I know, I was there. Like, it was very like, why is she re-narrating to me everything we just went through? Because it was so deep.
No, I'm dead.
I think... Thank God. I'm dying. Thank God the way that I wrote it wasn't like, oh my God, girl, you'll never believe. No, it was like, oh, this happened.
Oh, at least.
And so for him, it was just like, he got it. He was like, I know, it did happen. You know? Oh my God. Goodness. And there was some mention to like the blue balling, but he was just like, haha, I am blue balled. And I was like, ha 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 ha. Like,
at least he's a good sport.
Jump off the fucking window of this bus. Oh my God, it was mortifying. It was mortifying. Oh, no. But I think that's like as bad as it's been for me in this case. But like this girl, no. Like this involved 2 people, point A to point B, you know, but like to post it for the world to see, I'm just like, fuck. No, girl.
No. No, 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 no. That is the most, that is so, so, so embarrassing. And I feel as well, why I feel like Eleanor has a problem is that you could
Uh-huh.
have just hired someone to have done this. You could have hired someone to have made a fake subreddit for you, like all the other
True.
people do.
True.
Why
all,
did
all the other
you
people with the fake
have to?
subreddits.
No, like, I'm so sorry, but so much of social media is literally so incredibly fake.
True.
And I feel like a lot of people truly do not understand how much of social
I
media
agree.
is literally
I
so
agree.
fake. People are like, oh yeah, you know, I love them. You don't know them, right? And so,
Totally.
Eleanor, you could have hired someone a couple hours a week to have been writing these subreddits for you. You could have been
Yeah.
feeding them what to say. You have them sign
Yeah.
an NDA. Bob's your uncle. You're staying relevant.
Like,
But
honestly,
imagine
this is
doing
very
that.
DIY of her.
Yeah.
Why do you have
But
to do
that's
it
why I'm like,
yourself?
I feel like, and don't get me wrong, sometimes I've had alter egos. One time when I was very briefly on Twitter,
Yeah.
I made a Twitter
Ooh.
and I tweeted.
Yes. I'm so ready.
And I tweeted, I would write like really obscure lines of my own poetry.
Oh, Loretta, I love you.
And then one of the posts, and then one of the tweets were, if I get to 5,000 followers, I'll reveal who I am.
No.
Annie, to this day, I don't.
I'm choking. Oh no.
To this day, I do not have a single follower.
No, Loretta.
I don't have a single follower. And so, like, that's.
Oh, that's intense.
I had like a fake name.
Yeah.
You know, my name was Nikki Baker. My name was Nikki Baker. Oh my God, wait.
I am dying.
That's embarrassing,
That
right?
is
And that's
a
why I
little
have to put
embarrassing,
myself
yes.
out.
Yes.
A little.
No, I think the
And
only
that's
thing
why I
that
have to
makes
put it
it
out in the
less
out in the world.
embarrassing is that it's you coming clean about it right now. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
God.
it would have been a lot rougher if somebody like it's like catching that is like mortifying.
Oh God. Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
No, and I
is
just
this
feel
page
like
still active? Should we go find it and give
I
you a
think you
follow?
could
Maybe?
I think you probably could find it. But then do you know what else I will add that makes it less embarrassing? I was
Yes.
just 16. I was little 16
Oh,
years
buddy.
old.
Okay,
How old
that's
is
fair.
Eleanor?
Hey, we'll ask our producer. She's 29, Loretta. No.
No,
No.
you're a woman. You're a grandma.
No.
You're an abuelita.
Yeah, you could have 3 generations below you. This is no.
Literally. I was thinking, no, Annie, I was thinking this is someone who was like 21.
A full 29. Full baked 29.
29. That's
Yes.
humiliating. And
Oh my gosh,
like,
she's really
she
tall
said,
too.
You said
She's
she's
$1.85 m.
Oh, she's taller than me, and I'm tall.
Yeah, you're tall. She's
Yeah.
6'1".
No, but
Oh,
you're
she
saying that she
creates
dates the guy from
Tall
Stranger
girl
Things.
specific content.
What the fuck is that?
I
What's
don't know.
that?
She's a tall
What?
girl, so I don't know. And she's dating the guy from.
Like,
I didn't watch Stranger Things, so I don't recognize him. But he's like a blonde dude. They look like they're the same height.
I'm only on season 1. Let me ask the producer as well.
I think she's actually taller than him. I know you're fine with that.
I mean,
but
I love
I
that.
know.
Yeah, I'm gagged. I've never seen this man before, literally in my whole life. But I think he plays a monster.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Because like he'd be in
I think he
costume.
plays a monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's covered in. Thank you very much for that information, Charlotte.
He's
I
also
appreciate
in
you.
Twilight. Oh.
Oh my God! Yeah, he's part of the Volturi.
Oh, girl, I just no, don't expect it.
I'm a super
Loretta.
fan. When I was 16, writing that poetry on Twitter, know that Twilight was playing in the background.
Was it about Jacob or was it about Edward?
No, it's Team Edward always. Team Edward
Okay.
literally always.
Okay.
You not see how he looks like he's like literally dead and dying, and I
Yeah.
just like how you could just break him like a twig.
You do
I
like
love that.
a breakable twiggy man.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And he's just so like rugged and like kind of dirty looking. And I had a real thing for that. He was the most perfect man in the whole world for me.
Oh my god.
I was in love. Robert
Wait.
Pattinson. Ooh.
Was 50 Shades of Grey a Twilight fanfic sort of thing?
Yeah.
It was, right?
It was.
And did you like the gray
was.
guy as much as Edward or no?
No, the grey guy was too polished. Whereas I feel like
Okay.
if I try hard enough, I could pull Robert Pattinson from Suki Clearwater or Waterhouse.
You know
I
what's
could get him from
crazy?
her.
One of my friends from
You
university is
believe
friends
me?
with her.
Oh,
Six
I thought you were gonna be like,
degrees.
yeah, like I believe you.
Kristen, 100%. They hang out.
See?
Listen. This could happen. This literally. So there's.
See?
I am 1 degree. Kristen is 2. She's 3 degrees away from you. He's 4 degrees away from you. Loretta, you could get
See?
this man. You could get this man.
See? I could. Whereas you know who I couldn't get? I couldn't get who played Christian Grey. I couldn't get him. He's too attractive.
Okay,
right?
I got you.
He's too good looking for me. And
Fair.
listen, it's not saying that I'm not a snack. I'm a 3-course
full
meal.
damn, yeah.
But he is better looking than me. You're gonna see us together and you're gonna be like, she's punching.
Impossible.
And that's my worst. That's
I
my
like
worst
that.
nightmare.
I like that.
That's
Also,
my worst nightmare.
I like feeling like I'm the hottest also. Oh, that's really mean to say. I don't know if I want to say that about the men in my life. I'm sorry, babies.
I mean, I like to feel like he's maybe equally as attractive as me. Yeah. Because
Okay.
I have dated someone who I didn't find attractive before.
Yeah.
And like having to hop on that dick, Annie.
Oh,
oof,
no, that's hard. That's hard.
bro.
Yes.
I was
No.
I was
I'm
going
not
through
talking
it.
about like dating somebody that you straight up don't find attractive, but like it's nice to feel like a little bit like, oh,
Ooh.
I'm the catch.
And I wonder if that's a little bit about what Eleanor's feeling. Maybe she thinks that Jamie's better looking than her. Listen,
Okay.
I've just seen a very recent picture of the two of them together that Charlotte showed me, the producer.
Uh-huh.
They look like a match made in heaven, but then in some angles, Jamie's looking like a fresh catch of the day.
Maybe she feels like he has a realer job than she does.
Because he does. He 100% does.
Oh.
Because in my opinion, oh baby, in my opinion, content creator is not a job. I said it.
Actually?
It's not a job.
Okay.
It's not a job.
I need to break this down into several things. Okay, first, is freelancing a job?
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't mean that the way that you define a job is not that it's like a 9 to 5, that you have a boss
No,
and
no.
a schedule. Okay, perfect.
No. You selling your cucaracha on the street, for me,
Is
that's
that a job? Okay,
right?
perfect. Yes.
That's a job.
Yes.
The reason why I don't think, the only two jobs I think that are not a job are scammer and content creator. And when I say content creator, I mean a very specific type of content creator. If you run a baking business and then you also do social media for your baking business, baby, both of those things, that's a job. That's
yes,
a
but that
job.
is like
that's a career.
that's the promotional advertising marketing aspect of your job.
Yeah.
Not so much
that's
that
a
is
career.
okay. Yeah.
What I don't think is a job is the people who come up and they say, come with me to Walmart and if I can guess how much this costs, I'm going to buy it. That's your content?
Okay.
You scraping the bottom. No.
Okay,
and
okay,
Annie,
okay,
do not act like those people don't exist because they fucking do.
No.
Right?
Most definitely. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel with this content at this point.
Yes.
Like this it's different if it's that here are some things that I use to clean my home and these are my products. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Wonderful, slay. But you're sitting there and you're just showing me, so for breakfast I ate 3 eggs and then I had a slice of toast at lunch. I'm sorry, but like, what?
Okay, if you are a cashier, is that a job?
All of these things are jobs.
Okay, if you're a terrible cashier, is that less of a job just because you're terrible at it?
It's still a job. You just a shitty worker and that's
Exactly.
okay. Exactly.
Couldn't there be like shitty content creators, but that's still their job?
Yeah, maybe I've got to make that distinction because people who, for example, go around and like they do a podcast, for example, you know,
Like
that's a job.
Brilliant women that you hear behind the mic.
Thank you.
You're
That is a
welcome.
job.
Yes.
Whereas there's just a very, and I think my disdain and my aggressive opinion is only to a very small group of people.
No, I totally get the
I-
ones that you're speaking about.
Yeah, because I think that there are some people who like the people who read court transcripts and then explain like the chisme about like the diddies.
Yes.
Oh, that's a job.
Yeah,
that's
no.
a job.
I am
You're an
so grateful to them.
investigator.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Or the people who tell true crime stories. I think that's like Ray William Johnson.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like he started off being more of like a silly goose. Wasn't he like?
Was he? I wasn't there for that.
Because I saw something of his pop up, and it was like him telling a story, And I was like, wait, wasn't this guy? And that was the guy, because he used to be kind of like funny, goofy. I don't even remember what he used to do back in the like YouTube days. But he was around before doing that type of content. I think he just kind of like maybe like mixed it up a bit.
Ray William Johnson, I think, is one of the most elite people who do content creation.
Okay.
Because he now has a team.
Uh-huh.
But back in the day, he used to record them, write the script, investigate, do the designs.
The whole thing.
Do you know how many jobs that is wrapped into one job?
That's actually a million jobs. You're totally right.
And then I think there are some people who are like in the middle, like a Nara Smith, who
your queen,
you
Nara
know.
Smith.
Listen, no, I'm a super fan. I'm a fan. Maybe less so lately.
Okay.
I think she's just gotten a cookbook deal.
Okay.
There is nothing in that book I would ever want to make, like literally ever.
Okay.
Like
fair.
in my life.
Yeah.
Because her stuff is interesting because she makes them from scratch. They're not necessarily good recipes.
Okay.
You get the distinction?
The recipes are not them. I don't give a fuck if you can do something from scratch if it's terrible at the end. Exactly. What's the point?
Yeah, like so many other people have much better recipes than you. The way your selling point is that you're making the cheese yourself. Bitch, I can just go to a farmer's market and get really good cheese. Why am I making the cheese?
Yeah. No.
And so there are people like her, and I think hers is a job because she's also a model as well, and XYZ. But I think it's that very niche sector of people who they're like, come and clean the crack in between my stovetop and my counter. And I'm like, stay for the 3 parts of this very simple story that could have been one part. And I also think a part of me is like kind of salty as well. I've never really tried to be a content creator, like literally ever.
Okay.
But there was a time where someone I follow, her name's Adrian, and she does... I actually don't follow her at all. Actually, let me say my truth.
Okay.
And I'm also going to say something else that's very controversial in just a second. But I don't follow her on Facebook because that's what I use with my baddie.
Yes.
I don't follow her on Facebook. She only has Instagram. And that's because, now brace yourself, buckle up. She sometimes posts on Instagram and says, hey, I don't have a Facebook. Like, if anyone's posting on Facebook, they're stealing my content.
Okay.
And I went, I'm sorry, but if you're going to leave a gap in the market by not making a Facebook page, let them steal your content. I said it.
Loretta, are you stealing her content and posting it on Facebook?
Imagine.
Is that your real full-time job? Sharing her shit?
Imagine.
Okay.
No, because I'm sorry. So that's my first gripe. And then my second gripe is this, is that she will post a recipe video that will look very, very delicious. This will be a very delicious recipe. And then she'll say, comment recipe. And by 9 a.m. tomorrow, if I get enough comments, I'll post the recipe. I'll post the recipe in the comments. And then somebody commented on that and literally wrote, well, why don't you just post the fucking recipe in the
Honestly.
And then she was then like, you don't have to be so rude, though, like writing down the recipe takes me time. All of this is bullshit. What it is that she wants you to engage with her post.
And she wants
by
your email.
Commenting recipe. And she wants your email address, and she wants to be able to show brands that, look at how many people interact with me, pay me more money. And I think a lot of people do not understand that about social media at all. They don't understand that every little thing, when they're splitting things into different parts, it's them trying to engage you. You could just post a 10-minute video, you fucking idiot. Why do I have to go scroll through your page for part 1 to 5? Are you sick?
No, I totally
do you know
agree
what
with that.
else?
That's annoying as fuck.
And do you know who else is actually sent from God? There's a guy, he's probably on TikTok as well, but he watches multiple part videos and posts like a 20-second summary. And he was like, follow along so you never have to watch
this like
a
the
second
Cliff
part
Notes,
ever again.
Cliff Notes guy or something like that?
Because like some people will long out a video to waste your time and gain
for
more
sure,
money.
for
I'm
sure.
like,
I just my thought with all of this is that there are people whose content I hate for many reasons, whether I find boring, which I think is the worst crime that you can commit, or because it's unethical, which is a close second.
Boring content.
Boring content. I just I've always said this. You can be evil, but you can't be boring. Like, I'm sorry, but get your shit together. If you're going to be terrible, at least be interesting. Be interesting for sure. So there are a lot of like content creators that I'm just like, about. However, I don't think that it makes it less of a job, which I think is like the actual question that we're trying to answer here. And I think that it's kind of like o todos en la cama o todos en el piso, like everybody on the bed or everybody on the floor. And
Okay.
if we're allowing one type of content creator who we like or appreciate or whose content we find entertaining to be considered a person that has a job doing what they do, I think the other shitty one also has a job doing it. Terribly, embarrassingly so, but I do think it's a job.
No, because I'm just like, is it a job though? Like, is it?
I think that, yeah. I mean, there's also, Loretta, there's people who are like assistants whose jobs is just like, I don't know, hold the light up to somebody or to whisper in their ear the name of every person that they're like coming across. You know, like, and that, would you say that's not a job?
Devil Wears Prada.
Literally, it's like a silly ass fucking job, but it's a job nevertheless. And so I think that this is a job. It's kind of like a made up job because of like the times, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this person is trying to like do something in exchange of some financial gain, which I think is kind of like what
I can accept calling it a made up job.
It is a made up job.
I can accept calling it that.
Yes.
Yeah, I can call that I can accept.
Yes.
Because, and I wonder as well, I challenge myself and I say, those people are obviously sitting down and they're editing the video, and video editor, that's a big boy job.
That
and
actually
they're
is,
sitting down
yes.
and they're maybe like, yeah, that's a huge job. Or they're sitting down and they're like writing the script, or like they're researching what time the Walmart opens and stuff like that.
Yeah. They're setting up a camera. They're, trying. Yeah. Even if we think it's dumb, they're trying to create some content that might be relevant or interesting to someone.
And I think it then leads to my fourth or fifth gripe of this very short podcast today, which is that social media people keep inviting in other people to be social media people, right?
I know, but that's a fucking pyramid.
Yeah. That's my gripe.
Gotcha.
And they'll say anyone can make content, just get your phone, start making it. And then now social media is now very saturated. A similar problem occurred a few years ago, Annie, with selling your used underwear to overseas men, right? Before, that was a very lucrative market.
Yes.
And now somebody decided to go put it on their blog or go post about it on social media.
Right. And sell your course on how to do it.
Sell your course. Oh, that's the worst. And then suddenly you're having to do more nefarious things to grab the attention of these overseas men who you're selling your underwear to.
Underwear is not good enough.
Now working harder.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now they're asking for something crazy. Now they're asking for prison underwear. I'm not going to go prison.
Loretta, were you selling your underwear? Is this your way of telling us?
I have actually never ever sold my underwear. But when I tell you, I really, really wanted to.
Honestly,
so badly.
Yeah, no. I get it. Yeah.
I wanted to so badly. Like if I had a chance to, because that's easy money. That's easy money.
That's so
easy. You wear it, you send it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I'm like having the struggle, because we're getting such low quality like content.
Yes.
And I can't believe that we're having such an intense conversation about something like content, but we're having such low quality content. My issue with it further is that people are then pretending to be experts on things when they're literally not. And I know that the world is filled with stupid people and you cannot avoid that. Like it's like when they go, you got to be careful about ChatGPT putting out like fake articles, and then someone challenged it and said, listen, stupid people will find stupid information.
Yeah.
Like you can't stop that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like in social media, people say stuff with like such conviction, and people play in on like your insecurities. Like they'll be like, do you want your hair to grow? Buy my hair oil. Knowing full well your oil isn't growing fucking anything but your bank account.
Yes.
And maybe this is coming from I spent the weekend with a communist, and I think maybe this is where it's coming from.
Okay.
Because I spent the weekend with a full-blown communist. She was at a convention the whole weekend, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like I've been Okay. It was one of the biggest conventions. It was the biggest communist convention in the UK since
was it because of
40s.
Labor Day? No.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Probably.
I assume. Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Probably.
Okay, yeah.
Probably. And I think that's where this is coming from, because if someone gave me an opportunity to say, oh, Loretta, amor, record your day in the life and you're going to make 10 grand a month, baby, I've done worse for less.
Yes, for sure.
I'm going to do it. But also another part of me is like, people are out here, they're saying all of these things. And maybe what I'm feeling is resentment and jealousy.
Can I?
That I too wasn't smart enough
a bit
to go on.
aside from like the fact that you feel like you're like left out from this like cash cow or whatever, which we can go back to in a second. Initially, you said that two things that you don't consider jobs are influencing or content creation and scamming. And hearing you
Yeah.
kind of like define everything you had about content creation, I think what you hate is the scamming aspect of it.
Oh.
So I think it's just like a scammer on scammer situation. You know, you feel scammed by the products they're selling. You feel scammed by the way they're bringing other people into this industry when they have like no talent or capacity to run it. You feel scammed by like the self-proclaimed expertise they're selling. I think maybe that's what bothers you about it. It's just like the disingenuous aspect of it, or the way that they are pretending to be something they're not. And they are. It's a bit of like a longer run, but they are playing a scam. You know, like they're not calling you on the phone.
Scammers.
I think that's what it is. Because it's not like they're getting your, like, you know, calling you on the phone and being like, oh, your credit card is being used for a purchase. If you give me your PIN, I can stop it right now. That is like a short-term scam. But a lot of these people are like playing long-term scams where they're getting your trust and respect in exchange for them to then later on, you know, like represent the brand. And then you buy the product because you trust this person. But at the end of the day, this person is getting paid to advertise something that is a shitty product, you know? Or they're selling you their course, or they're doing like all these things where at the end of the day, they're taking advantage of you or whoever, right? So
yeah, because I think it's what I said in episode 1 or episode 2 or maybe even episode 3, which is that I would never buy something promoted by
I remember that conversation.
A famous person,
yeah,
or like a content, like literally ever.
Yeah.
Rihanna, I love you. I don't love that you're a billionaire. That hurts me a bit. That's unethical.
Yeah,
but I love you, right? I'm not going to buy your product unless it's good.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
But like literally no. Whereas I feel like it, and then I think it links into like episode 4, 5 or 6 where we spoke about parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
Because are you buying these products to feel closer to somebody that you're never going to feel close to?
Absolutely.
Because you're hearing about people paying $1,000 to do a meet and greet with the piece of shit Chris Brown.
Isn't that insane?
And
that's fucking insane.
like $1,000 American dollars?
No.
And I feel like I think you're right. I think it's come down to the scam, because some people, when they get scams, they're like, especially in Colombia, especially in Medellin, they're like, oh, it's the gringo route. You just had to learn. That actually makes me crazy. I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn with my money. Please, I can learn with my heart.
I hate scamming just all around. There's also this, it's funny because every sub-world, if you will, universe of like content creatorship or whatever.
Subreddits.
Yeah. Has its own scam. So in the beauty industry, they'll be trying to sell you beauty products, for example, that do shit all, you know. And the like manosphere and everything, I don't think we fully like discussed it here, but we have discussed it in private. You know, like I saw the documentary with Louis Theroux, and it's so amazing. Like they're so like interlinked with like crypto and like pyramid scams and getting the bros invested. You invest as much, but like however many bros use your affiliate link to open a platform, then you're getting money out of that, right? So that's also a scam, and these people are like losing all their money in like the elderly community, all sorts of scams. Download this to do this and that, and like then you're like getting.
That's the worst.
Oh my god! I saw a documentary the other day, Loretta.
Yeah.
I live for this shit. It's called Hey Beautiful. I saw it on HBO. And essentially it's about this one guy, or like there's like 3 women who are followed throughout this documentary, and there's sort of like a 4th woman that died. And the way that they were approached through like, I think it's like letters. What's the name of that game? Letters with Friends, or like Words with Friends or something.
Words with Friends. Yeah.
So somebody gets like scammed through like, I don't know, like Candy Crush. Apparently you can chat through that shit, and somebody gets scammed through it.
Candy Crush.
I don't fucking even know which one it was, but whatever. And then, you know, like some other women through like, I think LinkedIn, and like maybe Instagram was the other one.
Oh no.
Oh my god. And it's all these women getting scammed by this like honestly super, super attractive man. And the way that they did like this whole scam. And turns out this man obviously exists. He's like this gay guy in LA whose photos keep getting stolen. Thousands of scams has been done with like his face and not name, because like they don't use his name, but like his face photos, his videos. They would video chat, Loretta, with like his video. They would play like his videos or stories, right, with like the volume down. The man that is scamming you would be speaking over it, And if like the mouth doesn't really match, they'd be like, oh, there's a lag. There's like really bad reception. And these, I know. And these women like don't catch it. I think also because maybe they're a little older, so they don't like really, their alarm bells aren't belling as quickly as they should.
My jaw's on the floor.
Lorena,
my jaw is floored.
It's so good. You have to watch it. Also, you know what the killer detail is? 99% sure it's a scam ring in Nigeria. I'm like pretty positive that's how it is.
No.
I think that's how it is.
And I
I'm so sorry.
And
it all wraps up so well. It's perfect.
No, I'm dead because that you don't understand how deeply that embarrasses me to know
like,
that's all we're known for.
Yes, it's pretty intense.
Like that's all literally in the world. Like they don't talk about our music, they don't talk about our food, they don't talk about
there's a little bit of
our rising population.
Yeah,
they talk about our Nollywood.
Yes. And your rice is actually, you were saying rising population, but I was thinking like rice. That's also pretty famous. However,
yeah, we have got famous rice.
I know of those things through like direct exposure to Nigerians. Otherwise, all I would know is about is scams. That's it.
Exactly.
That's rough.
And that's so no, it's so humiliating. And I feel like to the point where you go on holiday.
Yeah.
If you use your Nigerian passport, they're going to be giving you the shakedown. They're going to be like,
please,
so you probably coming in to scam us. Like, you literally can't rest. And then you can't trust your fellow Nigerian because they're probably going to scam you too.
Oh my God.
Like, it's
exhausting.
Like it's a lose.
It's exhausting.
No,
but then again,
I can't.
Are these people, these scammers, Nigerian or otherwise, do they have a job? Which is scamming you.
No, and I actually stand so firmly around
I think
scamming.
It is a job.
No, because some people,
a terrible one.
My friend actually agrees with you. My friend has an opinion. She was like, scamming actually in a way boosts economies. So
okay, no,
you could argue that. No. Listen, she's right. She's literally totally right. Because if you especially think about it from an international perspective, so for example, PayPal has basically is banned in Nigeria.
Okay.
PayPal has literally said, you as a Nigerian are never allowed to receive money from overseas.
Right.
Literally, they were like, you can hold a bank account, you can hold an account with us, you can send money overseas. No one can send you money from overseas because
That's
literally
wild.
So many people were getting scammed from abroad. And so my friend challenged and said, I think scamming boosts economies because I'm taking money. Think about it from the digital nomad visa in Colombia.
Right.
The main reason why they did it was because they want to bring your US, British, Euro salary and they want to bring that money into their economy.
Correct.
And when you scam, not to say digital nomad visa is a scam. I'm not saying that. Please, Pedro, por favor.
Please, bring my visa. Always.
Please. And whereas scamming, it's like, now I'm taking money from someone in Canada. I'm taking money from someone in France.
Right.
And money that I will now have as disposable income to then go and support this woman's small business on the corner. I can pay the tuition of this person in my family. This is my friend's argument.
I know. Yeah.
Listen, there's some sense to her argument. And she was like, it boosts economies. Now, listen, I think you can boost economies much further in other ways.
Agreed. Yes.
You absolutely can. But I also do understand what she means because this would have been money that this person did not have to spend. And I hate scamming. And especially I hate scams where they focus on vulnerable people, like old people or like
oh my God,
women.
same.
Like I hate that
so much.
Oh, those you're the scum of the earth,
straight to hell.
honestly.
Yeah.
And which is why in my soul I just cannot bring myself to call that a job. But I could understand.
Did you know
that like it is
that in Medellin, actually Sabaneta, but like Sabaneta is like the greater Medellin area if you want to call it something.
Yeah.
GMA trademark. Thank you. There are call centers the same way that you have like your call center for your bank or for your supermarket when you have to put in a complaint or for any sort of product. There are call centers that scam, period, and they get trained and it's a full thing. So that's why I'm saying like these people, they actually clock in, they show up, they work, they have scripts to scam people. I don't agree that it's a good job, but I do think it's a job. I don't think it should be legal. I don't know if it is legal actually.
I'm not sure. Like I don't think you should be able to go to Bancolombia and say say, oh, please, can I have a mortgage? No, with that as your job?
I agree.
Please
I
fuck
agree.
off.
I agree. And I don't know that he can. But I do think it's a job.
know.
If you're a hitman, is that a job?
Oh, that's a good question.
This is maybe a
That's
little
a good
extreme because
question.
this is murder, but I think it's a
That's
job.
a good question.
It's a terrible one.
I think it might be. I think that no, but also like this is okay. I'm not gonna say that, but
Say it.
Some hits I understand. I'm sorry, I said it. Some hits I understand. I'm sorry. Some hits I get.
Oh my god.
Some hits, yeah. But is that a job? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think this is more of a question on morality in my perspective.
Agreed.
Yeah, because I feel like I've actually got a bit of a like God morality complex about I think I know what's like right and wrong, and I'm clearly very ill-equipped to be making those decisions.
A lot of like morally gray zones, which we don't agree with, which is fair to not agree with, but does it take away from the fact that it's a job? Especially because like we're not talking about official economy, we're not talking about paying taxes and like declaring declaración de renta, or you know what I mean, like any of those things. But if other jobs that don't do that are considered jobs, then why are these any less jobs? I don't agree with it.
I don't know. I think
it's
maybe I feel like it's my internalized classism.
Okay.
And my questions of morality. I feel like in my head, you know, like they're están bailando.
Yeah.
But I would love to hear more about this, but I have to go. Call me later.
For sure.
Hello? No, pero llámame ya.